we had a aggravated robbery occur and that shots had been fired.
Now at 10, an armed robbery at Salt Lake's indoor swap meet leaves a man with a gunshot wound. How he's doing and where police believe the suspect is. Plus, the Salt Lake City Police Department hosting a gun buyback program. Hear what they hope this does for crime in the city.
We had a very rare interlodge. It was midday and immediate.
And Little Cottonwood Canyon closed, trapping people at the resorts yesterday. We're hearing from staff who were stuck and what they did to help.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News celebrates 75 years.
Good evening. I'm Sarah Murphy. Thanks for joining us here for ABC4 News at 10. We begin tonight with big news in West Valley City, where police responded to reports of gunfire earlier this evening. ABC4's Annika Johns joins us live in studio after being on the scene of the crime with the latest information from police and the reaction of those who were there. Annika?
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. After speaking to those who were inside the swap meet when shots were fired, they told me that they immediately thought of the worst case scenario, that there was a mass shooting and they were in the middle of it.
It did turn out we had a aggravated robbery occur and that shots had been fired.
West Valley City Police responded to calls of a shooting in an indoor swap meet near 1700 West and 3500 South just before 6 p.m. Initial calls reported multiple victims and potentially one fatal.
Initial reports had also been that somebody had been killed, but we were able to determine that that was misinformation.
Police say that the suspect targeted one specific business.
Just inside those doors and off to the left, there's a business called El Diamante. That's where the robbery had occurred. The suspect had brought a hammer with and a handgun, and he shattered some of the cases that had jewelry and had taken, I believe, a laptop and some jewelry.
For those inside when the shooting occurred, they say the moment was terrifying.
Creíamos que se trataba pues una de esas tirotizas que últimamente pues la gente hace y mata gente, llegan a lugares públicos.
Business owners and witnesses say that the man shot 5 to 8 times, and when shots were heard, they grabbed and hid anyone they could.
Nos refugiamos, les dimos el apoyo emocional de que no gritaran, que no lloraran, porque temíamos por sus vidas y creíamos que calladitos estarían más seguros y no iban a descubrirlos donde los estábamos escondiendo.
Police say they are looking for an adult Hispanic male ranging from 5'10" to 6 foot. He was wearing a mask and a pair of sunglasses at the time of the robbery and is still at large. However, police say those in the area should not worry.
We haven't had any other reports of other similar incidents taking place, so I would say based on that, the public doesn't have anything other than the crime that just occurred to be concerned with at this time.
Police continued saying that while they believe this is an isolated incident, that there is still a sense of danger as long as someone who is armed and loose is still in the area. Back to you, Sarah.
We have an update to the crash closing State Route 202. Police telling us 2 people now dead. I-80, again, this is I-80 on 202. A head-on crash with a semi-truck has resulted in 2 adults. They died, 1 person ejected, and 1 adult flown to the hospital. Now, right now, we again don't have many details on the crash, don't know fully what happened, but our photojournalist tells us as he arrived on the scene, he saw a medical helicopter flying away. We'll continue to give you updates both online and here. Shifting gears here, let's check in on your pinpoint weather forecast with meteorologist Nate Larson. Now, Nate, I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying I haven't seen good weather in a few days, and you're the one who's giving me the information.
I think we're all ready for some spring sunshine and maybe some warmer temperatures. That's kind of the gist I'm getting from you, Sarah. So, hey, the sun was out some today. In fact, captured some of the sunset. Show you some of the photos. This one from Scott Taylor in Magna. Beautiful conditions as the sun went down, boy, but it's cold. We've had temperatures trending 20 degrees below normal, nearly statewide. Current conditions, 30 degrees here at the studio, 31 at the airport. Northeast winds at 7 miles an hour, dropping that wind chill value or the feels like temperature to just 24 degrees. We are seeing mostly clearing as far as any showers go across northern Utah this evening. Models continue to show, or Storm Tracker continuing to show, we see a little bit of light snow shower activity as that northeast flow or northwest flow continues to move up and over the mountain tops. We do have another storm system that's going to be approaching into Sunday morning. It will bring some more scattered showers across northern Utah early, but central and even portions of southern Utah, generating some scattered snow showers tomorrow. And across the north north. We'll see snow showers, I think, fill in throughout much of the evening hours. Could see even a little bit of lingering lake effect or lake-enhanced moisture into Monday morning. May impact the commute. Clearing into Monday afternoon. Southwest flow picking up into Tuesday should bring us some milder temperatures, feeling a little more like spring-like on Tuesday. Tomorrow's forecast then 36 in Salt Lake. Snow showers, breezy winds, 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds out of the northwest. So it's going to stay chilly out there. 52 in St. George. Also breezy. Winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, so quite blustery down south. We'll talk about snow totals, how much we can expect to see pile up in the mountain areas, as well as another atmospheric river event is shaping up next week. We'll talk about timing on that as well. Sarah?
All right, thank you, Nate. Continuing on with our weather coverage, Little Cottonwood Canyon is back open today after the snow swept through Friday. Strong winds and heavy snow created such dangerous conditions that interlodge went into effect at both Alta and Snowbird ski resorts during the middle of the day. ABC4 News spoke with workers stuck at Alta and learned how they say this weekend was rare.
The slopes are looking busy at Alta Ski Resort, but yesterday those crowds were all inside.
I was like about to get on the chair and they put up the sign that said closed.
Yesterday was a pretty chaotic evening.
On Friday, Little Cottonwood Canyon got 19 inches of snow in 10 hours, putting Snowbird and Alta both under interlodge.
Interlodge means like you get a huge fine if you go outside too, just because it's dangerous. Like no one could go to their cars or be outside.
And this interlodge isn't common. Alta workers say last year they saw about 5 lockdowns versus this year they've seen over 20.
Yesterday we had a very rare interlodge. It was midday and immediate. We normally have at least a few hours of notice, but it was snowing about 5 inches an hour at a certain point, and we had to get everybody inside essentially as soon as possible.
This snowy season isn't over yet. Workers' advice?
It's never a bad idea to have maybe a few extra, say, snacks like Cliff Bars and water.
Also bringing stuff in your car, maybe like a shovel and extra layers and all that kind of stuff, because you never know what's going to happen or how long you're going to get stuck.
No, that's the big message they want to say. They also say it's important to always follow the traction laws, especially with potential expected snow over the next few days. And in a traffic alert, yesterday's weather also causing a lot of trouble on the roads. Utah Highway Patrol counted more than 200 crashes on Friday alone, including a 19-vehicle pileup. It happened here last night at the Legacy Parkway overpass to I-15. It started with one car sliding off the road, triggered 17 more cars and 2 semis to crash. 5 people were sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The most severe injury, officers reported, was a broken leg. And in Salt Lake City, I-15 is back open after a passerby found a body under the overpass at 600 North this morning. Information right now is limited, but Utah Highway Patrol says the person was found dead in the HOV lane. UHP closing down the area. Now, we do not know the identity as UHP is working to find and tell the next of kin. They say it does not look like the person was hit by a car. Today, the Salt Lake City Police Department hosted a gun buyback program, offering gift cards to the first 150 people turning in their firearms. The Salt Lake City Police Department sponsored the program. The office of Mayor Aaron Mendenhall saying the purpose of this event is to remove guns off the city streets and to promote safe neighborhoods. Sergeant Mark Wyan elaborating on the importance of these programs.
We're doing whatever we can to help reduce violent crime in our community and get those guns off the street that may end up being lost, stolen, or even more concerning, that could potentially be used in a dangerous situation.
People who brought in guns got a $50 gift card, and if someone brought in an assault-style rifle, they took home a $100 gift card. And today, some Utah parents learned how to keep their kids a bit safer, both at home and on the go. ABC4 News went to the Safe Utah Safe Kids Fair, a longtime Sandy event that works to help educate parents and children on everyday preventable safety in a bit of a fun way. Volunteers taught both parents and kids about safety with fire, safety with police, in cars, and even on bikes.
Safe Kids is a network of agencies and organizations whose #1 mission is to prevent unintentional injuries.
Now, this event isn't new. Kids have been learning from experts at the fair for 25 years now. Safe Kids Utah workers say each year they hope the fair can continue to have an impact and bit by bit help the large number of preventable injuries right now reported go down. Coming up here on ABC4 News at 10, a community in Pennsylvania shaken after an explosion at a chocolate factory leaves 2 people dead yesterday. Hear what officials are saying about the tragedy. Plus, what's news to you, as always, matters to us. Report breaking news or share your story tips on the ABC4 News tip line, online at abc4.com/tipline, or call the number right there on your screen.
All right, and a look from Deer Valley this evening. We had some snow records fall today. Which resorts had record snowfall, the most they've ever seen in a season? Details on that coming up after the break.